Okay, so good evening, good evening. So tonight we're going to work a little bit on the idea of kind of relaxing into ourselves, of taking a look at what kind of pain we have stored inside of us, the things that trigger us, and how to kind of relax around those and let it go a little bit. I talked about it a little bit on Tuesday. I found myself in a situation this past week that was extremely chaotic, very emotionally charged. It had to do with somebody I love very dearly, and um, the situation it was sad, but it was also it was just very explosive. It was chaotic. I haven't been in a situation like that in probably decades. And what I found myself doing at first was a button of mine got pushed, and I started getting sucked into all the drama of it. And then all of a sudden, I just took a step back, and it was like I was observing myself reacting to what was going on around me. And then I saw all these people and all this chaos. And what I saw so clearly was that everybody in that situation was reacting to their own stored pain. Nobody was reacting to what was actually going on. People were saying things that really had nothing to do with what was actually going on. And people were acting in ways that were so out of character. And at one point, there was a woman who was saying something to me about someone I love dearly, and what she was saying was not very nice. But I also know this woman's history, and I know things that she's been through in the last couple of years. And what I found myself feeling was this profound sense of sadness that she had so much pain inside of her. And what that did for me was a couple of things. First, I was so very grateful because what that means to me is that all this work that I've been doing has now become my set point. So that moment when I slipped into the chaos and I became a part of it, that's not my norm. It didn't feel right. My soul was like, what are you doing? What is this? Where there was a time in my life where that was very comfortable. And stepping back and seeing anything else would have been really odd. So I was really grateful for that. But it also made me so sad because it made me realize that we all walk around with these wounds that we've just kind of buried, and anytime that energy gets an opportunity to come up, it takes that opportunity because we need to release that energy, and we don't always. For me, it's because I'm afraid of my feelings, and I know that about me, so I kind of try to protect myself from feeling. And then once I let myself feel, it's kind of like, okay, I'm really sad, but my life is going on. And maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and I won't be sad, but it's just letting myself start to feel. So, having said that, I went through and I found some really beautiful Kundalini kriyas and meditations that really work on releasing that energy. So, we're going to do a little bit of Kundalini tonight, but it's very gentle. And we're going to do some regular yoga, a little meditation, just some stuff to start releasing that energy. Because if we release it when we're not in the middle of those trigger, hi Lauren, when we're not in the middle of those trigger moments, if we release it on our own terms, there's a softness, a gentleness, an intention to it, right? It's a really it's a way of stepping into a great deal of self care and self love. And really, I know that so many of us, we want to fill this world with love. There's so much hurt right now. We want to fill this world with love. The only way we can do that is to fill ourselves with love first, to fill those spaces where we're wounded with our own love, to love ourselves into fullness, into connection with our spirit. And from that place, we can really move into this world and make a difference. So we're going to play with that a little bit tonight. So close your eyes, bring your palms together, and just give them a little rub, connecting yourself to your physical body, connecting your energy. And then bring your hands to stillness at your heart center. We'll open with Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Pause. Let the energy settle. Allow yourself to become intimately aware of that vibration moving through your cells, moving through your body. And then diving right into our next chant, Ad Gare Name, Celestial Communication Version. We'll do it 3 times together. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Ad Gare Name, Jugad Gare Name, Sat Gare Name, Sri Guru Deve Name. Pause. Receive. Allow that expansion. Feel the vibration begin to gently loosen all of that old energy that we hold in our bodies. The promise of protection from those minds, those stories that turn pain into suffering. The energy of that begin to slowly tease those emotions, those triggers open. And take a deep breath in, prayer up overhead, reach up, squeeze up, navel center, pelvic floor, eyes, everything squeezing up, up, up. And taking that celestial energy as our fingers move through our auric field, breath begins to release, merging the energy of the heavens with the energy of the earth. As your fingertips touch the ground, become aware of the power inside of you, the heavens, the earth energy, everything in between inside of you. So powerful. And opening your eyes. We're going to start with Kundalini breath meditation. I'm going to play a beautiful chant that we're going to listen to as we move through this. It's a 3-part meditation, and it's called Inner Assessment. So what you do is you bring your hands to your heart into Anjali Mudra, but then you slide your right hand down so that the fingers of that right hand are just resting at the hand crease and the wrist. And you keep that right in front of your heart, eyes closed. So the right hand is, I'm sorry, I went the wrong way. So the right hand slides down, the left is straight up. The eyes closed. You're going to be focused up at the third eye with your eyes closed. And just breathe long and deep as you can, and listen to this chant, I am. So everybody got it? We're going to do this for 3 minutes, and I will get the music going. Did that well? Long, deep breathing. Breath going, we're going to transition our hands, sliding them up, taking your thumbs on either side of the top of your nose, and then bringing your hands into prayer. So your thumbs are resting in that little ridge right in between your nose and your eyes. Hands in prayer. Again, long, deep breathing. Bringing your focus now to your intuitive center, assessing that. Long, deep breaths, listening to that inner beauty, that inner truth that rises up. And as you continue that long, deep breath, transition now your left hand flat on your heart, the right over it. Apply pressure, pressing into that heart center. Eyes closed, long, deep breaths. Focus on your inner strength, your ability to embrace everything that your dharma, your karma brings your way. Feel your awakened soul connecting with the inner nod, the inner sound current. Let yourself flow with this beautiful mantra. I am. The most powerful prayer in the world. I am. Continuing the long, deep breathing, pressing those hands into your heart, connecting to that awakened soul, feeling the unconditional love. Love is love, no conditions. Feel the fullness of your heart. Allow that love to spill over, to fill you. Take a deep breath in. Really press into that heart center. Press as hard as you can as you hold the breath and you squeeze everything up. And then as you exhale, relax your hands down. Pause for a moment, and then with your eyes remaining closed, make your way to your back for a 1-minute Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath here. Bring the soles of your feet, the palms of your hands together and rub, connecting that amazing energy that vibrates in every cell of your body. And then bring your knees in towards your chest. Your arms can rest at your sides. And just begin to kick your feet as if you were trying to kick your own butt. Just kick, 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 kick. We're moving right into a Kriya to release stored pain and refresh yourself. So we start to let that stored pain move up and out. And as it makes space, the universe says, thank God, I have so much to give you. But there was no space, there was no room for what I have to offer you. And so as you consciously clear and make space, the universe begins to flow things to you that are beyond your human mind's comprehension. There's so much joy for you in this world. There's so much purpose for each and every one of us. But first, we need to move through the energy of our stored pain. Stored pain, it refers to our past, maybe even our past lives. It's our karma, the stuff we came here to burn. But the dharmic part of this journey, the dharmic part of being placed in situations where we feel those triggers, where we feel that old stuff, it's because it gives us the opportunity to do it different. That's how we burn our karma. We're up against the same things that we used to experience, and we stop and we pause and react differently. Or maybe we see that we are a different person now. Our mind tells us we are who we were. And then something happens and we get to see that we're not who we were. Right? We're never how we behave. We're accountable for how we behave, but it doesn't label us, it doesn't tattoo us with you are this or you are that. Nothing can take away from the I am of who you are. Begin to slow your feet. Pause, come to stillness. Let the soles of your feet touch the ground. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. Let your knees fall in toward each other. And just breathe here for a moment. Maybe noticing a sense of that energy being kicked up. Right, a little bit of movement where it was so stuck and stagnant. Take a breath. And then another. Move your knees away from each other and plant your feet hip distance apart. Bend your elbows and place your fists on your shoulders. And you're going to begin, lift your knees up, and you're going to begin to kick again just for a minute. And also at the same time, you're going to alternately hit your shoulders with your fists very gently. 1 minute here. Moving that stored energy, releasing that pain, giving the universe permission to take it. You're ready. I mean, if you want it, you can keep it, but do you want it? I don't. Sometimes I do. I don't really want it. Sometimes I'm just afraid of what'll happen if I really let it come up. But that's the thing. The universe gives us a surprise party every time. We think we know, but we don't know anything. Everything is subject to change. 10 more seconds, as fast as you can. And then inhale everything up to the sky, arms and legs up to the sky. Let your legs drop down to the mat slowly, gently. Arms overhead onto the mat or onto the floor. And then just begin to stretch your right arm in one direction, your left leg in the other. And then move to the other side. So this little shimmy like a cat stretch on the mat. Shimmying one arm and then the other. One leg and then the other, stretching your body. Doing a little dance there on the mat. Dancing with yourself, dancing with your soul. When we move and we stretch and we twist and we turn, it's like we're wringing out our bodies. We're making space for that stagnant energy to move, to go. We're declaring that we are no longer who we were. We're breaking those habit patterns, those fears, those stories. We're changing the story. We're rewriting the script. Just because something happened in the past in the same situation doesn't mean it has to happen the same way again. We get to rewrite the story, the ending. And when we rewrite the ending, it means that we get to rewrite the next beginning. Anything is possible. It's pretty exciting. Come to stillness. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your knees, maybe rock from side to side for a moment. And then take your arms out to a T and take a few flowing spinal twists. As you bring your knees back to center, rock up and down on your spine or roll over to your right. Bring yourself up to a seat. Once you get there, you're going to inhale your hands so that they're resting on top of the head. Doesn't matter which palm is first. And you're going to begin to twist as fast as you can, bringing your breath along with you. So a nice breath of fire as you twist from side to side, eyes closed. Moving the energy in the upper chakras, opening that heart, that throat, your third eye, your crown. Really offering it all up, swaha, giving it to the universe. Nothing that has already happened can control anything that's about to happen. Release the power that you give to your past. There's so much juice in the moment, but we miss some of it because we're too busy adjusting the straps on that big backpack we carry that has every bit of our past pain and past experiences in it. Drop the backpack, lighten your load. Be who you are right now, today. Decide right in this moment, who do you want to be? And then give the universe permission to mold you, inform you, and release and add whatever you need in order to be that. I am, I am, I am. Begin to slow down the movement, slowly, 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 until you find yourself coming to stillness. And then drop your hands onto your knees and begin to move your head in a figure eight. So imagine that your chin is a pen and just start to draw eights in the air in front of you. Figure eights, eyes closed. Don't worry if you're doing it right, because you are. No matter what you're doing, it's right. Trust, follow. Figure eights, the symbol of infinity. No beginning, no end. I am, I am. You are what you are, and you're always that. And what it is pure love, pure perfection. Pay attention to your breath. Dive into that breath. Allow that breath to be your guiding force. Your breath guides you from the moment you enter this world as a human until the moment you leave. Your breath is the divine. It takes the form of prana, of breath, of air, whatever it is that you need in order to navigate through this human world. Dance with it. And then bring your head to stillness. Close your eyes. Listen to this chant. It says here that even if you can't tell what the words are, just make the sounds. I'm going to start it in one moment.
चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर चक्र भुगते स्वयंभाव स्वभंग सर्वदा सर्व जुगते तुकालं प्रणासे दयालं स्वरूपे सदांग संगे अभंगं विभूते चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर चक्र भुगते स्वयंभाव स्वभंग सर्वदा सर्व जुगते तुकालं प्रणासी दयालं स्वरूपे सदांग संगे अभंगं विभूते चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर चक्र भुगते स्वयंभाव स्वभंग सर्वदा सर्व जुगते तुकालं
The next minute, as you listen, punch your navel and find the music.
चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर चक्र भुगते स्वयंभाव स्वभंग सर्वदा सर्व जुगते तुकालं प्रणासी दयालं स्वरूपे सदांग संगे अभंगं विभूते चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर चक्र भुगते स्वयंभाव स्वभंग सर्वदा सर्व जुगते तुकालं प्रणासी दयालं स्वरूपे सदांग संगे अभंगं विभूते चतुर चक्रवर्ती चतुर
Silent meditation for a full moment. Feeling the energy of that chant reminding you that you are all of the elements. You are all of the directions. You're united at all with all, self-illumined, the embodiment of mercy, the destroyer of bad times, the everlasting giver of undestroyable power. That is who you are. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes, roll onto all fours. And begin to cat-cow. Moving the energy up and down your spine. So now that we've loosened the glue around the edges of those wounds, the energy that needs to come up and out, let's move that energy. Just keep it going. If you feel emotion anytime this week, let the emotion come, but see if you can separate the emotion from your mind, from the story that your mind begins to tell you. See if you can notice that I feel really sad and I am okay. I am in my kitchen, I'm cooking dinner. I am on the yoga mat, I'm practicing yoga. I'm at work, I'm working, I'm okay. I'm just feeling at the same time. So often we stop those feelings because we think we become those feelings. My favorite mantra is sad is not bad, sad is just sad. Come to stillness and begin very, very deep hip rolls. Maybe moving your hands forward a little bit so that you have tons of space to really sit back toward those heels, stretch forward, move it all, mix it up. If you haven't already, move in the opposite direction. Maybe see if you can figure out how to make figure eights with your butt. Move your body in a figure eight. Let your butt be the pen. Have some fun. And then come back to center. Slow everything down. Move your hands back in under your shoulders if you move them forward. Bring your right foot up to the sky. Cross it over your left and let it land to the left of your mat. And take a peek over your left shoulder. Look at that foot. Then as you bring your head back to center, lift the foot up to the air and then bring it all the way out to the right. So you're going to step it next to you, foot flat, the sole flat on the ground, your toes pointing forward. Plant your hands here and just begin some cat-cows here. Moving that heart energy. And then as you come back to a neutral spine, make sure the sole of that foot is well planted and begin to walk your hands up. You're going to walk up into gate pose. So your leg is going to be out to the side. Once you get up there, so you're going to be, yep, foot out to the side. You got it. Inhale the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, begin to move toward the extended leg, letting one hand land on the leg, the other reaching over the ear. And then inhale up to center. Moving the opposite direction, let that hand come down to the floor. Lift your extended leg up off the mat. Find a little balance. Come on back down, arms up. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, slowly lower your hands to the mat in front of you. Bring your right leg back in, back to all fours. Do a couple more cat-cows. And when you're ready, you're going to bring that left foot up to the sky. Extend it back behind you and up, up, up. Cross it over. Plant it, take a peek. And then bringing your head back to center, foot up to the sky. Stepping your foot to the left. And slowly walking up into that gate pose. Doing everything very slowly and intentionally. Arms up. Slowly moving to the left, sliding your arm down your leg, stretching it out. Back up, reaching for the sky. Exhaling down to the mat. Coming into that balance as your leg comes up. I'm sorry, that wasn't good instruction on my part. The left hand is going to come to the left. Yeah, there you go. Onto the mat, and you're going to bring your left leg up. Yeah. Sorry about that. You guys look awesome. Come on back down. Arms up to the sky. Exhale them down. Walk forward, bring your leg in, back to all fours. This time take a few hip rolls. And then as you come to center, plant your right hand right in the center of your mat, left arm up to the sky. Exhale down, switch sides. Exhale down. Curl your toes. Lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Come onto your tiptoes and then lower to your heels and bend your knees a lot. Back up to your tiptoes, lower and bend. Do that a few times. And then begin to walk your hands towards your feet, finding yourself in Uttanasana in the middle of your mat. Forward fold, let yourself hang. Let everything go. Maybe feeling some more of that energy, that stored pain, begin to come up and come out. Maybe shake your head as you allow yourself to rest in forward fold. And then bend your knees a lot. Bring your arms forward as if you were reaching for someone across from you. And then come halfway up, moving into Uttanasana, chair pose. Pausing there for a moment, really feeling the strength of your core. Inhale, and as you exhale, reach up to the sky, straightening your legs. Bring that prayer overhead and then down to your heart center. And pause here for a moment. Think about where in your life you live out your wounds. Think about something that someone could say to you that would cause you to feel so hurt. Even though your logical mind knows that it's not what they meant, that it's not anything that's happening in the here and now. When we stop and we think about it, we can identify our stored pain. We know what it is. Find it in your body now. Send it love. There's lots of them. We all have lots of wounds. We live from our wounds sometimes. Send them love. Let's heal those wounds together. Let's make magic. That's what this lifetime, this community is about. Feel that magic pulsing through your veins. And then inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale to your heart and then keep going all the way down to the mat. Once you get down there, inhale, warm, arms out wide and up. And keep moving. Continuing to move that energy. The next time you reach up, pause. And then this time you're going to reverse that motion. So you're going to exhale your arms wide all the way down to the mat. And as they meet at the bottom of the mat, you're going to inhale them through the middle of your body. Bring that prayer all the way up. Exhale wide and keep going. Reversing patterns, changing the energy. Taking what hurts us and transforming it into what serves us. What motivates us, what heals us. And the next time that you find yourself stretching up toward the sky, pause there. Take a little back bend. Really open that heart, round that back, but then notice the ribs. Soften the ribs down. Bring the navel down, in, back. Feel the strength in you. Let your arms come down to the sides. Relax your body. Bring your legs nice and wide, wide as the mat. Inhale your arms out to a T. Exhale, right hand to left knee, left arm up to the sky, twist. Move to the other side, flow and twist. And then inhale back up to a T. And just begin to swing your arms back and forward. So like half circles. Relax the rest of your body. Just let your arms swing in their sockets. Beautiful wings taking flight. Feeling your breath, the essence of life. Then bring your arms down to your sides. Pause and feel. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, open your eyes, make your way to your backs. And once you get there, I want you to just pause for a moment and just notice all of the places where your body connects to the mat. Notice all of the different sensations in your body. Notice everything that your senses are taking in this moment. The touch of the ethers around you on your skin. And the many sounds around you. All the different frequencies that are calling you. So many choices. What will you connect to? Notice your breath. Maybe notice the expansion in your heart with each in-breath. Each in-breath bringing space with it. Each out-breath relaxing everything. Connect so deeply to that breath. Connect so deeply to the inner nod, the inner sound frequencies, the vibration of you. Just repeat to yourself a few times, I am, I am, I am. And bend your knees, plant your feet. Begin to inhale your arms overhead, bringing your hips up, exhaling everything down, moving into a flowing bridge. So conscious of your breath. The next time you lower down, stay. Place your right ankle on your left knee. Reach in for the left thigh. Maybe using the right elbow to press that right knee away a little bit as you pull your left thigh towards you. You can also take your hand and press against that right knee, making space. And then release your arms out to a T. Begin to lower the sole of the right foot over to the left, coming into a spinal twist. Let your gaze move to the right. Back up to center, send your legs up to the sky. And as you lower them down, release, reverse sides. Left knee, left ankle on right knee. Yep. Guys don't need me. You know where to go. I'm watching you. We all need each other always, right? Take another long, deep breath here. Enjoying the opening, the expansion. And then exhale those arms out to a T and take that spinal twist to the other side. So the left foot coming to the right, gaze to the left. And back up to center. Legs up to the sky, arms up to the sky. Relax your entire body, just letting your arms rise up from the shoulder sockets. Let your lower back relax. And then slowly lower everything down, taking any final stretches, twists, or yawns before you move into Shavasana. The being of my being is released from a dense and breathing body to fly like a raven in the ether. I live in the simultaneous truth of flesh and life force, irrepressible freedom and mortality. I am matter and energy, expressed and inexpressible, deathless yet still moving toward my last embodied breath. The mystery of spirit leads me back to the four directions, then back to center, imbuing form with consciousness, forging a sure link to my release. Something far more vast than individual identity witnesses all of this. The eye of my eye sees without the veil of memory. The ear of my ear hears outside the envelope of time-bound sounds. The heart of my heart wraps itself around polarities, unity and uniqueness, both embraced with equal pleasure. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Start to stretch your body in any way that feels good. Bring the palms of your hands and the soles of your feet together and create that fire. And take those palms, let them rest over your eyes, over your cheeks for a moment. Take it all in, energize you. And then as you take a deep breath in, bring your knees into your chest, rock from side to side. And then either roll over to the right or rock up and down your spine. We'll meet palms together, eyes closed. And you can say this along with me if you know it and you'd like to. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Let's close our time together with a long Sat Nam. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Moving your thumbs to the space between your brow, dropping your chin into your own amazing grace. Be love, believe, be true to you. Sat Nam, everybody.